Hi, Bud Batterson, Realtor in the Twin Cities. We've gotten some bad news about millennial home buying. From 2014 to 2021, millennials purchased the most homes. But last year, the number of homes purchased by millennials shrunk significantly. And for the first time in more than a decade, baby boomers accounted for the most homes sold. The share of homes purchased by millennials in 2022 dropped by a whopping 43% from 2021 levels. This is not good news. Several factors impacted millennials' ability to buy a home. Most fall under the politely termed category of affordability. But let's put it in simple English. Affordability has a lot of categories. Among those issues are home prices. Home prices, as we know, have risen dramatically over the last few years. That increase hits hardest at the lowest end of the spectrum. Price of the bottom rung of the housing ladder has gotten higher and harder to reach. A second issue faced is inventory shortages. Available inventory of houses is at a historic low. Inventory shortages impact the lowest price point of the market hardest. Plus, a lot of starter homes have been bought by corporate investors to use as rentals. And with the price of land and construction costs, we cannot possibly build new homes at this price point to create inventory. Millennials also face loan qualification issues. Many millennials' incomes are just not high enough to qualify for a home. Other millennials face employment options that create problems for qualifying for a loan. For example, working in the gig or contract economy, or driving an Uber and being considered an independent contractor. I've seen major companies hiring people as temp workers for up to a year before they're counted on the corporate payroll. Other workers are left putting together a package of part-time jobs in order to live, and those may not count as full employment. A big issue millennials face in qualifying for a loan is student loan debt. With the dramatic rise in college costs over the last few years, many millennials have left colleges with tens of thousands of dollars of student loan debt. That debt burden greatly inhibits their ability to qualify for a mortgage. Added on top of all of these financial issues is the dramatic rise in interest rates in the second half of 2022. It's been the highest and fastest rise in interest rates I've seen in my career. Interest rates doubled from 3.5% to 7% in a matter of months, increasing the monthly payment on a home by nearly 50%. For decades, the average age of a first-time homebuyer was in the high 20s. In 2022, because of the issues we've just talked about, the average age of a first-time homebuyer is 37 years old. All of this is not good news. The lack of home purchases by millennials is not good news. Millennials are in their prime age for buying their first home. The sooner a home is purchased, the more wealth is created over the lifespan of that homeowner. I know all these issues can make you feel immobilized, but there is help and hope. If you're in your 20s or your 30s and you want to buy a house, contact me. It's important to work with an agent who understands down payment assistance programs that are available that can get you over the biggest hurdle for buying a home, a lack of a down payment. There are options for you. Also, we can work through your financial qualifications, looking at your income and income sources and looking at your debt, and work out a plan to get you in a position so you can purchase a home. Also, we're seeing interest rates coming down now. We're in the low 6s, and I think we'll be into the 5s. So it's a great time to get back in the market. Let me use my knowledge and experience to help get you ready in the market and successfully secure your first home. Bottom line, boomers should not be the biggest cohort in home purchasing. It's your time, it's your turn. If you like this video, click the button below. This is Bud Batterson in the Twin Cities, and remember, in real estate, this Bud for you.